Hi guys, this is Lego Legends here back from a video, and today I'm reviewing the Lego Avengers Compound Battle. And before I get into the video, guys, number one, I just want to say please drop a like in this video. I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like. Just the first thing, it's free to do, it doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is hit that like button and boom, you're done. So yeah, let's get into the video. So today I'm reviewing the Lego Avengers Compound Battle, like I said, and this is a really great set. I love nearly everything about the set. I don't really know that there's really anything that I don't like about the set. And if there is, I'll tell you in this video. So yeah, we'll start off with the minifigures like I always do. And we'll start off with the most boring, which is just an Outrider. But it's cool just to add to my collection of Outriders because I've got like a load of Outriders. This is actually not the last set to build, but I have all the Avengers Endgame sets now. I've got one more to build, and that's the Ultimate Quinjet, and then I'll have them all. But I don't actually think it comes in an Outrider though. So yeah, here's the Outrider. Like I always say, it really has good face printing and torso printing. But that's about it. It's pretty simple Outrider, nothing different than the other ones. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now moving on to the next minifigure, which is Iron Man. And I think this one's exclusive to the set. If you'd focus, yeah, thank you. And yeah, here's the Iron Man. I really do love that torso and leg printing. That is exclusive. Also has toe printing there, which is really nice. And I love the gold that kind of goes around, even on the back. There's some gold and red. I think that looks really great together. For sure, he also has a bit of accessories, some of these like tube pieces and these things that you like shoot. Also, he has his little mask face thing, whatever you want to call it. And there's just face print, and you also have a double-sided face, which is right there. So yeah, that's Iron Man. Decent figure, pretty cool. One of my favorites in this set, not including the big figs, because like that's not that hard to beat. So yeah, moving on to the next minifigure. This is my favorite minifigure in the set. And like not including those two big figs, but yeah, here is Captain Marvel. It's actually my first Captain Marvel, and yeah, I'll just show you first with all the like. Actually, no, I'll show you first like on its own with no accessories, and I'll just show you the accessories like on it. So yeah, here's Captain Marvel. Pretty basic minifigure, but it's my first Captain Marvels, and I really wanted one of these. I didn't buy the Captain Marvel set. I was going to, but then again, like I didn't really need to. I was only really buying it for the minifigure, so I just waited to get this set, and yeah, now I have it, and really nice minifigure. Like I said, pretty basic, but it's cool because I needed another, well, like the first Captain Marvel. Also, I'll show you these accessories now. So she kind of like stands on this fire kind of thing that's shooting her up. This is her like powers that she can like shoot all these kind of different things. Let me put this one on, and yeah, there she is. Looks really cool with those accessories, actually. I didn't think she would look that great because most of the minifigures and like builds have these things on don't look that great, but I think this one's actually pretty decent. And I love the way it kind of looks out. It looks like fire, even though it isn't actually fire. It's like her power, whatever powerful things that she has. I don't know what they're called, or if there's any name on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Moving on to the last minifigure in the set, which is actually in this helicopter. I have to take the helicopter down, which is Nebula in her like quantum realm suit. Let me get her out. So yeah, here she is. Pretty basic minifigure. All she has really is a quantum realm suit and that face print, and I think they used that for the other Nebulas that they've ever made before. Probably, like, most likely, that would be the most likely thing that they've done. So, yeah, pretty basic. It comes with a sword as well, but I just have that on the helicopter because you can actually attach the sword to the helicopter, which is pretty cool. I think it's actually, I don't know if it's actually her helicopter or if it's just the compound's helicopter. So, yeah, now we're done with the minifigures, and we'll move on to the big figs in the set. I just knocked over, like, 2 of the minifigures. Let me just set these guys back up again. I'll just set them up now. Okay, so now that they're all set up, I'm going to show you Hulk. And Hulk, this is actually my very first Hulk, like big fig, and I really wanted him. The main reason I got this was actually the build is amazing, but also I wanted a Thanos and a Hulk, so it's really great. It really ticks all the boxes for the minifigures and like big figs for sure. Great Hulk, just has a smiley one face, and I'm glad it doesn't have him in his quantum realm suit because I was I was thinking they'd probably have them, even though they are making a set now with him in his quantum realm suit. I'm probably gonna buy it, but at least I have a Hulk like big fig now, so that's really great, and I'm really glad that I have him. Now, moving on to the last big fig in the set, which is Thanos. Sorry about that, I just have to stop the video for a second. But yeah, here's Thanos. Really cool big fig. It's not as great as the one that comes in like one of the Infinity War sets. I think this one's not as great with the grey legs, but I think it still looks amazing. It has this massive hammer here. Like, yeah, I didn't know he didn't even have a hammer in the movies. He had like a massive like sword type thing. But anyway, yeah, here he is. Great printing, I guess, on the torso is nice, and I love like the helmet printing, and his face print is really nice as well. Of course, he doesn't have a double-sided face because he's a big fig, But maybe like 5 years from now, they might actually have like double-sided face on Big Figs. You never know. He also has some nice sidearm printing and some on his side. On his other side, and he doesn't have any back printing, which is like not that too bad. This is only Big Figs, so like I'm not surprised that there's no back printing. But yeah, definitely great like Big Figs. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the minifigures on Big Figs in the set. Now it's time to get on to the build. But before we start the build, well, like the main build, we'll show you the little builds that come in it. So the first one is his helicopter. Really do like his helicopter, and like I was saying with the sword, that's Nebula's sword, so you can actually put that on the side of the helicopter, which is really nice. It's actually her helicopter, but it's not. I think it's just the compounds. And if you haven't seen the movie, don't listen to this part. But Nebula is actually, she turns bad, or not turns bad, but it's actually the different Nebula. That's why she's kind of like going in this helicopter, I think, to get away maybe, or to get to Thanos, or just to shoot them all down. I don't know actually. But yeah, like I said, here's the helicopter. Nice. I love this big machine gun type thing here. I don't know how, like I know how it works. You just turn. Okay, just fired one by an accident there. But you just turn the thing and it fires. That wasn't a great fire, but I don't want to fire it now because I'm going to lose all the studs. But yeah, you just turn that and they all fire. You probably know how it goes, like the stud shooters. Like the detail actually of this helicopter, it's really nice. I love the effort that Lego put into it. And yeah, it's like not too much to show. There's no play features really. She just kind of gets in there, and the gun kind of thing is the only play feature, I guess, in this. But the nice thing actually is the way they actually have like a perfect landing spot there. So actually this like helicopter fits perfectly right there. And I love how that works. That it just fits so perfectly in there. And the next like vehicle in the set, which is really nice, and I love the way it is, you lift up this thing, and then you can lift up this right there, and then out comes this like car, yeah. And I thought this was actually on the box. I thought this like looks pretty basic, but like it is actually so well detailed. It looks a lot much like it looks better detailed in like real life, and I really love the way that looks now. The front of it is probably the best part. You can see it has like something covering the lights and stuff. I don't know what that's called. Tell me in the comments what that's actually called. I can't like remember. I don't actually know. But I love the detail here that they have, and like I said, like the first like build, there's just one kind of like play feature on the set, and that's just these stud shooters that are there. And also you can fit a minifigure in there, so you could have Iron Man, like that's what it shows on the box, Iron Man in there. But you could have anybody really getting into this vehicle, except for Hulk and Thanos, of course, because they're probably like bigger than this vehicle itself. But yeah, not much more play features. This kind of turns around, which is nice, and you can like shoot those stud shooters. There's also like a reg at the back, which I kind of messed up with that sticker, and I'm not very happy about that one. Anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, this is the build, and very nice build for the car for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it for those two vehicles. Put that guy back in there, and I'll just show you how that works. You can like close this up like that, and just close this down. So yeah, now it's time to get on to like the main build of the set. And first of all, I'll move all these minifigures out of the way, just so you can actually get a proper look at the build. Move these out of the way, and Thanos and Hulk. So yeah, here's like the main build of the set, and I think this looks really, really good. It looks like a lot like the Avengers compound in the movie. So yeah, the first thing I'll show you is probably this side. I'm going to start off with this side, and there's this like little satellite dish kind of thing there. Not sure why that's there, but anyhow, like I showed you before, there's this kind of like play feature. You can just lift that up. You can lift these up, and there's the car there, but I kind of already showed you that, so that's okay. There's two stud shooters up here to shoot the bad guys that come, like Thanos and the Outrider. And yeah, like I said, the helicopter is up here, which is nice, and it has a little landing spot. I've already showed you that, but I'm just showing you it again. I love the way it just sits so perfectly. Okay, now I can't get it down. That was just my watch beeping. But I love the way it sits so perfectly there, and it looks really great as well as it feels really great. So yeah, that's the front of it, or the front of that side. Now it's time to look at the front of this side. Mostly just details. It's kind of like some, let me turn it. There's some like weapons and stuff. Well, not really weapons, but just like accessories and like tools that they use for stuff. There's also a door there. I didn't even notice that. There's a door there if you want to get into the car, which I didn't notice until now. I keep moving my camera, sorry about that. But yeah, here's the front of it. You can kind of see into it. This thing, actually, these two sides open, so if you want to let some air in, you can just open those two sides. You can kind of see into the computer room there. There's also like a keypad, so if you want to open the door, you have to like type in the digits or the numbers, and then you can open that door. You can also see Thanos' gauntlet in there, which I'll show you when I turn this around. Also, I forgot to show this minifigure. Actually, it's not a minifigure, but it's a microfigure. Ant-Man right there in his quantum realm suit, which is also a microfigure, like I said. Sorry about that. Like I said, but I just had him up here, and I didn't even remember to review him. But yeah, also there's a sticker, maybe, or actually I think that's a print, and that's there because I wouldn't have put that on so well. Maybe it is actually a sticker. Also, there's these like guns, missile things that shoot here, like lasers. Kind of looks like. You can like shoot those if you want, but I'm not going to shoot them right now. You probably know how they work. They're pretty basic, but they're a nice little detail to add onto the build. Now let's turn it around and I'll show you the other side, which is very interesting, which I like. So start off with this side. Of course, you can just see the back of the car and the back of the helicopter, so not too interesting. But if you're wondering how people get into there, they don't just jump from this side all the way there, or they don't just jump over there and get in this way. There's actually like a little door, which I'll show you how it works now. So this is a minifigure. Well, pretty obvious, but you put the minifigure in here. So it's like kind of like a, I don't know what it's called, but let me put that. Oh my god, I can't even get the minifigure in. 1 second, guys. So yeah, here she is. You put the minifigure in there, you turn this around, and there. She's on the other side where they can all sit down and drink or eat, but there's no food there. So they all just sit down there, and then when they see or hear Thanos coming, or I don't know, like if they see him or hear him, they hear Thanos coming I'm just going to say that, you can actually take this like table off, and there's some guns inside. So they can like protect themselves. So there's 2 of those guns inside, 2 different ones actually, which is nice. You can see the other one there. And then you can just put that back on nice and easy. Fix that back. I don't even know if I put it the right way around. Oops, I just messed that up again. There, perfect. So yeah, you can just put that back on, which is really nice. Now moving on to the down part, or the downstairs of this like build. The first thing that you see there is, well, the first thing you see is this computer. Pretty basically just kind of swims, or like not swims, but it kind of like turns around like that. Also, there's the lasers to guard the gauntlet. So you can actually turn those lasers down by just pushing that down like that. Take out the gauntlet, but I'm going to show you the gauntlet right now. So the side bit, so you can see the side, there's a little thing coming out there. And you can just pull out the gauntlet, which I do have full, even though this one only comes with 2 stones. I think this one comes with the green and the purple stone, but I already had all the stones. So now Thanos has all of the stones, which is great because my friend gave me like orange, red, and yellow, and I already had the blue myself, and then the purple and green I got in this set. So yeah, that's really great. Now I have the full gauntlet. I'll actually show you how it works. Just take off his hand like that, and boom, Thanos is now inevitable. He has his gauntlet right there, and I think it looks really, really cool with all the different colors on the gauntlet. Now this video is getting pretty long, so I'm going to try speed it up a little bit. Sorry that it's getting so long. It is a big set. So yeah, this just kind of goes on like this. You can just put it on whatever way you want. And then just slip it back in here, and it fits perfectly in. And yeah, that looks really great, like I think, in my opinion. So yeah, turn that back around. You can also see another sticker there on the side that just says the Avengers logo. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for this video. It's been a pretty long one, but tell me in the comments, put the fire emoji in the comments if you stayed till the very end of this video. I really do appreciate it, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.